Hello my dear friends, welcome to my channel. If you're new to my channel, my name is Jane. I'm a life coach, a women's coach. In this channel I speak a lot about self-development, relationships, career, money, and sharing you some unique and interesting tips and tools that you can use in your journey of self-development, of reaching your highest goals and dreams. Today I'm wearing this beautiful feminine dress with little flowers in it because the topic of this video would be about beauty, and I will be sharing with you my unique beauty life hacks and tips. These tips would be quite unusual. I had a lot of transformations, realizations in my journey regarding beauty of the woman and how to activate that beauty in a woman in order for her to flourish, bloom like a flower. Today we're gonna have 4 main insights that I've had on my journey. And the first tip, the first mini story that I will tell you that has transformed my beauty and that's really changed my appearance. All my life I've been very critical about myself. I always wanted to have this amazing beauty, amazing body, to be like all of those Victoria's Secret models that I've been watching in the YouTube when I was a kid. And I also really, from the childhood, one of my dreams was to become a model and to become an actress. I've been very creative girl, creative child, and I've been always craving to be on stage. So I was always inspired and attracted by those beautiful Victoria's Secret angels that I was seeing in YouTube channel and that were inspiring me with their beauty, with their appearance, with their energy, confidence that they radiated within themselves. And I've been always watching those videos of Victoria's Secret fashion shows and was just imagining how one day I would also be on the runway or in the stage acting or being a model, having those photo shoots for beautiful magazines. And that was inspiring me a lot. But at the same time, what was happening to me is that I've been always looking at those beautiful models of Victoria's Secret who seemed perfect to me. All of them, like they're so beautiful and their appearance is so confident, unique. Their skin is glowing, their hair are beautiful, their bodies are insane. So I was comparing a lot myself with those beautiful women. To some extent they were really inspiring me because I was looking at them and I always wanted to elevate my style, to exercise. I remember each time I was watching Victoria's Secret show, I've been just running to gym after, and I always had this inspiration and motivation to exercise, to make my body more fit. It was giving me inspiration. But on the other side, it was giving me a lot of comparison and self-criticism because I was realizing that I'm not like them. And when you start comparing yourself to someone else, that's the path towards stagnation, and that's the path that brings you down, because you will never be able to be like another person. You have your own unique beauty that can't be copied, that can't be compared. You came to this life with your unique appearance. And when you start comparing yourself to other women, there are 2 ways on how you can behave. you can either be like, wow, this woman is so beautiful, she really inspires me, and when I see her, I just really want to work more on myself and elevate my beauty, exercise more. But on the other hand, what might happen to you is that when you look at that beautiful woman, you may start criticizing yourself within, saying that I will never be like her. You basically make that woman an icon for yourself. What was happening to me is that I've been always inspired by those beautiful women, but at the same time I was creating some sort of a role models for myself. And when I was creating those role models, I was kind of telling to myself that there's someone more beautiful than me, and I need to always thrive to be better. Basically, I was saying to myself that you're not enough as you are, and in order for me to love you, in order for me to enjoy who I am and accept myself, I need to become like those women. Very fit, glowy skin. Instead of focusing on my inner state of being, I was focusing more on the appearance. And I always had this inner critic within me that was telling me, you're not enough, we need more exercise, more diets, more beauty procedures, more and more and more. I could never feel that I finally achieved that state where I am completely 100% happy with the way I look. It was really sad because I was going through that transformation for many years since I was a teenage girl. And that's why it was always impacting my self-esteem. I perceive myself as this inner critic was never allowing me to just relax and enjoy what I already have, my natural beauty. The biggest transformation has happened to me, I believe it was 2021, something like that. It's a very interesting tool that I'm going to share with you. I was living in London back then, and I just finished relationships. So I had this period where I was all by myself. You know, this period after relationships where you just don't want to be with anyone and you just need some time to make peace with the past and understand what lessons you were going through in that relationships, to take those lessons, to kind of do some inner work. I've been spending a lot of time with myself as I've been just trying to uncover that situation, heal myself, heal my heart. I wasn't going out that much in that period as I was just focusing on my inner state, on the inner work. Back then, I stopped wearing makeup at all. I just felt super lazy to do so, as I didn't really have much events happening that period. All the time I was spending either with myself or with the very closest friends that I had. So there was no need for me to really put a makeup on, create this image of a beautiful, perfect girl that I was always wanted to create. I was living like that for a few months when I stopped using makeup on my face. And it's very funny because I remember my first relationships. I'm gonna be super honest with you. In my first relationships that I had when I was 18 years old, that time I had my first serious relationship, I remember how I was afraid to be in front of my boyfriend without the makeup. And it was just really scary for me to wake up every morning not having any foundation or mascara, as I thought that I'm not pretty. He needs to see me only when I'm perfect. And I'm perfect when I have some makeup. The makeup makes me beautiful. So I was waking up every morning, and before he was waking up, I was going to the bathroom and putting some makeup on my face in order to wake up with him and be very beautiful. Just because I was afraid to take off all of that makeup and show my real face without the makeup, without the mask. Do you see the correlation between that? I wanted to put a mask on me to cover who I truly am. In that period, coming back to that period where I was just simply going through my own inner processes and I wasn't going out much, I stopped wearing that makeup at all. And I was going out to the streets without the makeup at all. I decided that I'm so tired of creating that perfect picture of me. I'm not saying that makeup is bad. Sometimes it's actually needed in order to just boost your mood a little bit, and it's very nice when you put a makeup, you feel yourself more in that feminine energy and confident. But that period I was actually really helping myself by not wearing a makeup to accept who I am truly, to accept my face without the makeup, with all the insecurities. I've been back then struggling also with that acne thing, where I had little imperfections on my skin. I was always trying to cover them and putting a lot of foundation just for people not to see it. But then I just decided to kind of let it all go, let that fear go of being myself. I was simply just, to be honest, lazy to put some makeup on, as I was mainly going to yoga, Pilates, and also seeing some of my closest friends and spending a lot of time with myself. So I stopped wearing the makeup. And that was one of the biggest transformations that has happened to my appearance. Because at first I was looking at myself into the mirror and I was like, oh my God, I don't like the way I look. I don't like myself. I'm scared to go out on the street and people would see me. People would see the real me. And this me is not the picture that I created with those beautiful Victoria's Secret angels. That beautiful girl with perfect skin, lips, eyelashes. I just told myself, whatever, just go out there without the makeup and try yourself. Try how you would feel. So at first I was feeling terrible and I was feeling very shy and not confident being on the street without that makeup. But the most amazing thing started to happen after a few months, when I was already pretty confident of being out without the makeup. And the magic started to happen, this magic practice. That's why I'm sharing it here with you. I started falling in love with myself without the makeup. I started accepting myself, accepting my skin, accepting my appearance without the makeup. So I was just looking at myself every day, at my face. And every day it seemed more and more beautiful to me. Who I am for real, without the masks. And the funniest thing is that after I stopped wearing makeup and I kind of faced my fear of being out and people seeing me without the makeup, all my acne was gone. After that, I never had such a serious problem with acne. And before that, I've been drinking very harsh pills to stop that acne, and they were not helping. I was going to doctors. I've tried so many different types of medicine in order to heal my face, but nothing was working. And after a few months without the makeup, they were gone. And the magic thing here is, the magic pill was that the acne were just reflecting to me the way I am hiding myself from another people. I wanted to hide my real self from others, and that's why I had this acne. It's like this mechanism that were kind of making me hide even more. So I was afraid of the people seeing the real self of who I am, my appearance. So I had this protective mechanism as acne that were coming to my face in order for me to stay in that place and continue hiding. So once I accepted myself fully with all my imperfections, and I actually, back then, I really just fell in love with myself without the makeup. I remember when I had certain events back then, and I had to put that makeup again on me, I was looking at myself and I was like, who is that person? I actually want myself back without the makeup. I like it so much. My eyes are so big. My skin became so glowy, so glowy. I met so many women who came to me and say, what are you doing with your skin? Why it is so glowy? Why it is so clean? And I wasn't wearing any makeup. And of course, I can tell you that what is also important and what had a huge impact on that was my lifestyle. I wasn't drinking, I was eating very healthy, I was sleeping a lot, not a lot, but the right hours for myself. It was 8-9 hours, going to sleep before 11 actually, waking up early. I had a good beauty products that I was using on me that I found for myself that were suiting my face, my skin. But it was not the main thing that made my skin so glowy, because I was doing all of that before and I didn't see much change. But together with all of that little lifestyle things that I had and that I'm always having, because I believe that the way we live, what we eat, how much we sleep affects a lot the way we look. But the main thing that changed everything was when I accepted who I am, allowed myself to take all of those masks, come out to this world and make people see me, the real me. After that, my skin was glowy, the acne was gone, and I was so confident within me to be out with the makeup, without the makeup, in the relationships later. I almost never wear a makeup. I wear a makeup when we go out somewhere, to a nice date, to a restaurant, but during the days, during normal days, I wear so little makeup on my skin, on my face. I allow my skin to breathe. I allow my skin to have some rest. And I never had anyone telling me, oh, you're so ugly when I'm without the makeup. Never. And now I even feel a bit weird when I put the makeup. I put the makeup today for the camera, by the way, because I just wanted to add this feminine vibe. an atmosphere. But in my previous videos, I have minimum makeup on my face. And sometimes I just really don't want to put any mascara, any eyeliner. I just put a little bit of blush and lip balm. That's it. And I love myself so much like that. The real me. Actually, I have 3 more life hacks for you about the beauty, but this video is already long, so I'm gonna leave them for my next videos. I'm gonna leave this intrigue with you, and I have 3 amazing life-changing insights that has transformed my appearance and my beauty that we will be talking about in the next videos. This was number 1, and this is major. You need to accept yourself first. Accept all of you, all your body parts, your face without the makeup, your hair as they are. Fall in love with them, nourish them. Tell yourself every day, I love you, without all of those masks. Do that practice. Stop wearing makeup for a few months and go out without the makeup. See your friends. See your boyfriend. Stop lying to yourself and to the world. Stop putting masks. Accept yourself. And then you can put all the makeup in the world that you want. It's beautiful, it's nice, you can make it creative. But first, accept who you are and activate your beauty through the inner work, through the inner acceptance. And become confident with yourself. My dear friends, my beautiful ladies who watch this video, I'm so happy to be here today. I'm so happy to start sharing more about feminine life hacks and talk about topics that are interesting for women too, not only transformational, deep, heavy stuff. And I have so much more to share with you, so stay alert. There will be many more cool, interesting videos where you can hear my personal insights of transformation of my appearance and how to be magnetic, how to be very beautiful, very attractive, also to the opposite sex. I have a lot to share with you. If you like this video, if this video inspired you, gave you an interesting clue, insight, or just lifted your mood, I'm so happy for that. I've tried to give you that energy. Put the like for this video, subscribe to this channel if you want to work with me personally and discuss your particular case. I'm gonna leave all the links below in the description box in this video, and you can always contact me with your particular query. Stay beautiful, love yourself, accept yourself in order to activate that beauty, outer beauty. You first need to work within a little bit. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you in my next video.